Pirates in the Caribbean were quite famous. They started in the late 1600s and were active for many years. Ships moved between the Old World and the New World. They carried goods and treasures. Spain controlled much of this trade, but as they grew rich, others began to watch closely.
Spain was strong, and this made other countries like France and England jealous. They saw Spain with many treasures from the New World. So, these countries thought of a clever idea. They would not fight big wars. Instead, they sent ships after Spanish ones to take goods. This was the start of piracy.
Privateers were special ships sent by countries like France and England. They had a job to attack Spanish ships. These privateers were somewhat like legal pirates. France liked to send privateers to steal from Spain. They were proud of their ships. Even England had its own, like Sir Francis Drake. Drake became quite famous for his brave attacks on Spanish ships, though his base was not always strong.
In the Caribbean, there were also people called Buccaneers. They lived on Hispaniola and smoked meat, which the French called boucan. This is where the name Buccaneers comes from. They were very skilled at hunting and worked together. These buccaneers moved to an island called Tortuga to stay away from Spanish attacks. This place gave them a safe home. Once they were there, pirates grew in number.
In the early days, buccaneers went to Tortuga. They wanted to be safe from Spain. Tortuga was a good place to stay. The island became special for these adventurers. Here, they started making plans to attack Spanish ships again. These plans were important for them. The Spanish tried to stop them, but the buccaneers were ready. They never gave up easily.
While in Tortuga, these buccaneers made a group called the Brethren of the Coast. They worked together with trust. They had rules and helped each other in attacks. Their meetings were in secret, but they were strong friends. This group was like a family. They planned raids on Spanish ships. Each raid needed careful planning, but they enjoyed their successes.
The buccaneers had many codes. These codes were about sharing. Each pirate in the group had a role. The leader got a big share, but others were happy too. The codes helped them live freely. No one ruled them, and they liked it. The Spanish were afraid, but the buccaneers grew in number. They felt strong and powerful.
As their fame grew, so did their numbers. Many wanted to join the Brethren of the Coast. Life at sea was not easy, but freedom called many. Trading goods from captured ships brought them wealth. Each new friend made their group grow stronger. They saw themselves as free and equal. This was very different from life under the Spanish rule. Their legacy continues to be remembered today.
Port Royal was once like a big, busy city for pirates. It was on the island of Jamaica. Many pirates came here after a long time at sea. They found food, drink, and fun. Two famous pirates who spent time here were Christopher Mings and Henry Morgan. They led many raids and attacked ships. This helped Port Royal to become even richer.
In 1692, something bad happened in Port Royal. An earthquake shook the ground and destroyed a lot of the town. Many people left after this disaster. It changed a lot of things. With new laws stopping pirates, Port Royal started to be less about pirates. People began to grow crops. These crops, like sugar, became important. As more laws came, piracy began to decline.
After the earthquakes in Port Royal, pirates did not stop. Instead, they began to look for new places and chances far away. Many pirates went to the Indian Ocean. They knew there were many rich ships to attack there. They called this new path the Pirate Round. It was not easy, but it was full of adventure and treasure.
Henry Every is a pirate who became famous during this time. He made many people talk because of his daring journeys. He and his crew took many fortunes from ships. These treasures, once captured, made them very rich. They would go back to the Caribbean, and there they would sell their treasures. For a while, the Pirate Round was a popular and daring venture for many.
After the Pirate Round, Nassau became important for pirates. It was a place where many pirates came together. They were people without work. Some were sailors, others were privateers who had no job after wars. This place became like a home for pirates in the Bahamas. They built a community where they lived together. It was like a big family that welcomed them.
This pirate home had some famous pirates like Benjamin Hornigold and Charles Vane. They worked with others. Calico Jack was also known here. These pirates started by attacking French and Spanish ships. They took what they could, but soon even British ships became their targets too. The power of the pirates grew in Nassau. Everyone knew that Nassau was a pirate town.
In Nassau, there was something different about the pirate life. It was an egalitarian place. This meant everyone had a say, and they were fair to each other. Many pirates liked this idea. It made them feel free. They had their own rules and shared things equally. This way, everyone was important. Being a pirate in Nassau promised not just adventure, but also a fair life.
The pirate community in Nassau was strong, but they faced problems. The countries like Britain wanted to stop them. They sent ships to fight the pirates. But for a time, Nassau remained a safe haven. Ships came and went, trading their stolen goods. Pirates helped each other to keep their homes safe from outside threats. Their community spirit was what made them strong in those days.
After the great adventures of the pirates, things began to change. King George I had a new plan. He wanted to stop pirates from their wild ways. He decided to offer a king's pardon. This meant pirates could say sorry and stop being pirates. To make this happen, a man named Woodes Rogers was sent to the Bahamas. His job was to calm the pirates and bring order.
In the Bahamas, Rogers had a tough job, but he had help. He asked a famous pirate, Benjamin Hornigold, to change sides. Hornigold agreed and became a pirate hunter. He now went after his old friends who didn't want to stop pirating. This new role was interesting, and soon more pirates were caught. Many were brought to justice. They had to face hard times as a result.
The offer of the king's pardon made some pirates think. They wanted to live without fear. Some took the pardon and started a new life. They stopped attacking ships. But not all pirates agreed to this. Those who did not take the pardon were hunted down. Their days of taking treasures were over. The ships of the Royal Navy were now stronger and ready. The fight against pirates was getting intense.
As more pirates were captured, they were taken to be judged. Many pirates faced their end this way. The decline of piracy was clear. There were less pirates on the seas. The dangers they brought faded. The countries worked together to make the sea safe again. By the year 1721, piracy in the Caribbean had nearly stopped. The strong push to end piracy changed everything. Please like this podcast if you enjoyed learning with us, and share your thoughts in the comments. For those who want to read the full text of the videos, you can join our YouTube membership. Your support means a lot and keeps our content going.